Want to know how to make a working sail in Plain Crazy that you can close up and open up? It looks like it's catching wind? Well, in this video I'll be showing you how to make this, and it's pretty simple. If you want to support me, check out my clothing. Link in the description below. So for starters, you're gonna need to make a boat for this. You guys can make whatever boat you want, a big ship or a small boat, like this is a sloop. And you're gonna have to place a motor here. So you can turn the masts on most ships. Some I think they don't have that, but I'm pretty sure most ships they have this. So I'm gonna put this here. Basically, this is to like turn the sail left or right, and to turn it really slowly. So I'm gonna just place it inside of the hull, and that will be under the turn this to wood. It's gonna be under the cylinders here. So this is going to be the main mast, and once you've built up to as high as you want, you're then gonna want to place a motor on one of the sides, on one of the top cylinders. And you want this one to not move at all, so this one would have locked but also the same settings, but just different controls for controlling it, left shift and left control. So this will basically angle the top part of the sail. I'm not sure what it's called, but basically the part that goes up and in an angle. I'm going to show an image right here. This is what we're going after, what I'm going after, and this is what it's going to look like. So by using that, by using the sign text that it's basically invisible, and then we can use this is a summer event item called a pontoon. It's like a curved cylinder, which is really nice. There should be more. There's gonna be more parts in Plain Crazy too. I think we need curved pieces. Like they're really useful. So then we're gonna place another few cylinders here, and as you can see, I don't want it to go too far out, just enough so that it like matches the size of the boat. Now, once that's done, then we have to make the bottom part of the sail. So the part where like the sail touches, we're gonna place it there, just above the seat, one block above the seat, and then we're gonna attach it with another motor. This is to make it look like neat and stuff. By you putting a motor lock and then putting a half cylinder on top, it basically like makes it look like it's integrated into the cylinder, and like the front stays curved, so it looks really nice. Now, once the mast is on, you can make it any shape. Now it's time for the fun part, the rope part. So the way this works is, first you want to basically lock the rope into the mast on the top, the first half of the rope, and then you want to place the ropes directly under, and make sure you put them on thickness 2. So you can put the controls to anything you want, thickness 2 and speed 80. So they make it very big. So then you're gonna place it down right under the mast or in front of it, doesn't matter. And that's one half done. Now we're gonna place the second set of ropes a bit offset from the first set. So one block in between. You're gonna place it like that, and you're gonna place one extra at the end. And this might change later, but basically, depending on the motor lock, you want to place one extra. So I move that motor up in front so that it can get a bit more space, and this is the main motor lock sequence. So this basically what it does is it turns those two ropes into one, and it fills up the gap. So you can just, it's really simple, and you want to do the same thing on the bottom. So the same exact pattern. It's really simple. And what this does is it just connects those two parts of the ropes, the top half together and the bottom half together. So it fills in the gaps, and the rope basically looks like it's a full like sheet of fabric, which is what boats use. And then you can place this part wrong. I just place the ship mast to the other one so that it can like match the length of it. And yeah, so that's basically it. That's the ship part done. So after coloring it, it should look something like this. Now, here's the fun part. You can actually make these sails any color, but by just setting the rope color to what you want. And here I'm going to set it to white because that's what most sails look like, but you can set it to really any color, and there's even patterns that you can do. So once this is done, you have to try to, you know, basically make sure that the ship stays upright, because this is a lot of weight above the hull, and yeah, it's gonna be a bit of a tedious task. But after some trial and error, I just basically use some ballast blocks underneath the boat just to make the ship float and stay upright, because it falls over every time I try to do it normally. Even the bottom part looks really bad. On a bigger ship, you won't have this problem, so this will, like, the mass won't be that heavy compared to the ship. But on a smaller ship, this is a big problem, so you would have to do that. And yeah, you have to use the water thrusters for this to move, because there is no actual wind in Think Crazy. But it looks really good. Like, it looks like an actual sail would. And fun part is you can actually retract it and like bring it up and close it, and it looks amazing when it's on the water. And this is just like what a sloop would look like. I have a demonstration on what it would look like on a big ship, and it looks amazing. So as you can see, this one has a pattern and it has different color sails, and it also has a, I don't know what's it called, but like a front sail, head sail, I can't remember. Basically, you can bring it up and down with just ropes, and the fun part about this is that both of these things work, and you can even turn the whole mast of it. So the whole thing turns, and it also gets restricted by the front uh, fell, because it's connected by a rope. And when you put this on like a really big boat with like all the like 3 or 4 different masts, it looks great. And yeah, so on a bigger boat this would look even greater, and on a smaller boat it looks okay-ish, I guess. But yeah, the fun part is just opening and closing it, because that's what you want from it. And when it's closed it looks amazing, when it's open it looks amazing, and it like also flows with the movement of the boat. So yeah, so if you like the video, leave a like, leave a comment on what creation you guys want me to do next. I'll check through the comments and see which creation you guys want me to make a tutorial on. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Please do subscribe, it helps me out a bunch. And bye. Bye bye.